Well, I'll be fucking damned. I was right. I honestly hate being right when it comes to COD, but it's just so damn easy to predict sometimes, I can't help myself. I knew Modern Warfare 2 was going to be straight booty cheeks, especially when it pertains to multiplayer. Look at Season 1 that literally just dropped, for example. The top left is Warzone and DMZ content. We'll disregard that for now. We're just focusing on multiplayer. Now, this overlay may look like a lot of content, but I'm about to shit all over this. The first thing you might notice is 2 new maps, which is great because I'd love some more variety in the map selection so I'm not playing the same 3 to 4 fucking maps all the time. But look a little bit closer. Oh, that's right. Those are the same 2 maps we've had remade for the past 3 years, and this is considered new content? Both of these maps are remakes, and not one of them were out at launch? Did you need more time to develop them? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Anyways, I'm getting a little sidetracked, moving on to the next item of business. We got a new mode raid that is in season, so that doesn't really matter. A new co-op mission, which no one is gonna play. Next, we got CDL Mosh Pit. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was excited for this because this is gonna be Modern Warfare 2's ranked play. But my excitement was soon shattered after being notified the day Season 1 released that this was gonna be delayed. What a fucking shocker. Treyarch tweeted out update. CDL Mosh Pit was initially expected to release today at the start of Season 1 multiplayer, but recently discovered issues with the mode will require a slight delay. Which begs the question, why advertise something that 1. was not finished, and 2. obviously wasn't tested? But at this point, I can't really be surprised. This has been the story of this whole goddamn game. Like I said in my last video, this game is an unfinished mess, and it's proving my statement to be even more true. Okay, hear me out. I know I've been shitting on this whole update, but they did one thing right, which is the Battle Pass. That's the only thing in the update that added variety. You can pick what path of rewards you want to take, and to their credit, it was a great idea. But at the end of the day, does it really add anything to the gameplay? No, not whatsoever. You know what might add to the gameplay though? That's right, you guessed it. 6 new operators that no one will be rocking because they're the most basic looking motherfuckers. But hey, at least you can spend $10 to $20 on the new bundles, then you'll be rocking a 6 skin, bro. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm fucking pressed right now. On the bright side though, we did get 4 new weapons. Well, technically 2, don't be fooled. We were supposed to get 10 ARs at launch, but only received 8. So those 2 ARs aren't new. That's what we call covering up a mistake. So to sum up the first season of Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, we got 2 guns and some operators. I feel the need to reiterate that this game needed more variety in the gameplay, and if this update entails what the lifespan of this game is going to be like, we're in for a very long year, brothers. But a lot of people in my Instagram and TikTok comments are totally fine with this game being mediocre. I can't even comprehend how these COD dick riders are satisfied with MW2 for the simple fact that the game is out. When the fuck did we start having such low expectations for a game that costs $70 to $100? And not to fucking mention, I find it hilarious whenever COD comes out with a new update, they manage to make the game more buggy than before. I've been complaining about the party issues for weeks now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but literally everyone in the COD community was getting kicked from the party, or it was just impossible to find a game. Luckily enough, Infinity Ward has fixed this clearly apparent issue by not letting us join parties at all. What can I say? Modern problems call for modern solutions. These motherfuckers are some goddamn geniuses. Now no one can complain about party issues if you can't even join one. I'm sorry. Let me keep my composure. In all seriousness, my favorite thing about this update is seeing all these COD gooch lickers and content creators being so critical towards this game, especially because it's a lot of people that you wouldn't expect to be condemning COD. I honestly just think everyone has had enough BS we've dealt with through the past 3 years. For example, if you follow Exclusive Ace or watched his video, you know what I'm talking about. He absolutely shits on this game in the most kindest way possible. To say the least, it's fucking hilarious. Even Exclusive Ace can see the incompetence of Infinity Ward. I don't know if this is overreacting or taking this too far, but Infinity Ward might be just as bad as Sledgehammer. I mean, let's take a look at what broke in this game. First of all, many people couldn't simply log into multiplayer or Warzone or DMZ. The only potential fix for the data center error is restarting the game or just reattempting to connect. And unfortunately that didn't work for many players. We can't log in, we can't join parties. How are we supposed to play your game, let alone enjoy this garbage? Also, the only actual thing I was excited for in this season update was having the ability to look at my stats, and somehow they managed to fuck that up too. I'm mind-blowing. Infinity Ward is investigating issue with combat records including private matches, data, and stats. Now, if you don't know what this means, in simple terms, if you go into a private match and die 60 times, those deaths will show up on your multiplayer record. And if you know anything about COD, you know this is a bad thing. It's pretty much common sense. Speaking of common sense, I believe we all can also concur that the spawns at launch were complete dog shit. I understand that's how most CODs are at launch, but they said they were gonna fix it. And I'm genuinely under the impression that they some way in hell made it worse. They're very aware of this issue as well. Another thing that they made worse is the footstep sounds. We went from the beta being loud as fuck, then on launch it got a little bit better, still not satisfied but heading in the right direction. And then Season 1 comes out and I feel like footsteps are even louder than the beta was. I feel like I have wall hacks or some bustin' ass Astro 850s, I don't fucking know. Okay, I'm not gonna troll on Infinity Ward this whole video, so let's talk about Warzone. I haven't played too much of it, but so far what I'm seeing I actually like. They added proximity chat, which was a great addition. It's been the backbone to some hysterical videos. It's adding more value, more content, and that's exactly what this game needed. My only wish is if it could be in multiplayer, but this will do for sure. Some of you might hate me for saying this, but I'm so happy they took slide canceling out and removed loadouts from the buy station. I feel as if it adds more skill gap, as well as removes some of the sweat aspect to this game. I also enjoy that there's more ground loot. When I first played Warzone, it gave me a nostalgic PUBG feeling. Oh, and before I forget to mention, the time to kill right now is perfect. Ooh, it's not too easy and it's not too hard to kill someone. Keep it exactly the same. Along with the new backpack system, y'all killed it. I appreciate the fact that we can completely stack up on plates. And most of the issues in Warzone 1 were resolved in Warzone 2, which you gotta admit, you love to see. The only issue I have with Warzone now is that it's COD's golden child, and multiplayer is the adopted stepchild. It genuinely feels like it's forgotten sometimes, and it saddens me being a diehard multiplayer fan, but maybe it's time to move on to different beginnings. Call of Duty has evolved so much over the years, and so has the players. But anyways, that'll have to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, drop a like and consider subscribing. I'm going to be making more content just like this, and I'm more motivated than ever. It's been good. Your boy Drew out. Peace.
Bitch so bad I wanna shoot like hoops while I'm riding in the coupe. I got what you want, it ain't nothing but a loop. Don't listen to friends.